22 of you in here. Okay. You should have a blank diagram. You can't, I don't have a symbol for you to mark two angles are supplementary, all right? So hopefully you just have a blank diagram up there. Don't put arc marks because supplementary doesn't mean congruent. All right, let's discuss our first new fact of the day here that deals with angles, supplementary angles. From the givens, what do I know about angle 1? From the givens, what do I know about angle 1 up here? 4, Tess, what do I know about angle 1 up here?
It's supplementary to angle 3.
Perfect. So I know it's supplementary, adds to 180 with angle 3. Somebody tell me something I know about angle 2 up here. Tess, again, go ahead.
It's supplementary to angle 3.
Okay, so basically what Tess is telling me that 1 and 2 are both supplementary to angle 3, the same angle. Everyone agrees? And usually, before I show you the fact, everyone's like, oh, 1 and 2 are supplementary then, substitution. No, that's not how this works. All right, this is not how this works. Let me use actual numbers here. Don't write it down. Let's say angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. All right, let's say angle 1 is 100 degrees. All right, 100 degrees. What would make angle 3 then? If 1 and 3 are supplementary, 1's 100, 3's got to be 80. All right, stay with me here. 2 and 3 are supplementary, all right? 2 and 3. So if we already know 3 is 80 and it's supplementary to 2, what's the degree measure of 2? 100, right? They add to 180. So 1 and 2 aren't supplementary, are they? But they are what if they both equal 100? Congruent. That's what this new theorem I'm going to show you says is, hey, if I have two angles, 1 and 2, that are both supplementary to angle 3, the same exact angle. Two angles supplementary to the same exact angle, they end up being congruent. And I use, here you go, 100, 100, right? They end up being congruent. And why? Here's the reason why, the new reason today. Supplements of the same angle are congruent. Okay, they have to be supplementary to the same exact angle. All right, the same exact angle. And that's it here. Okay, that's it. All right, you just need two angles supplementary to the same angle. Hey, they end up being congruent. All right, not supplementary to each other. They end up being congruent to each other. We're okay there, because I'm going to show you a little bit of a different variation that uses supplementary right now. Going? All right, let's go. Move on to the next one. Short day today because you're going to practice in your groups and show me what you know or don't know. So do your thing here. Do your thing. Hey, whoa, before you do anything, look at the givens. Everyone see the two angles that I've marked congruent? That's lowercase angle A and B. All right, not uppercase. Lowercase angle A and B are congruent. So watch when you mark that on your diagram. So I should have arc marks at the lowercase angle A and lowercase angle B. Make sure you mark the correct ones, please, congruent with arc marks. Oh, you guys are marking the wrong ones already. You're not marking angle A. You're not marking angle A. Look at your diagram. You guys are marking the ones next to it. Mark angle, lowercase angle A with an arc mark. You guys are marking the ones next to them congruent. I don't want those. I want lowercase angle A. There we go. Better, better, better. Some of you guys take a look here. You're still marking the wrong angles congruent. Hey, lowercase angle A. That's this one, not the one next to it. Right? Not the one next to it. Lowercase angle B. Those are congruent. Now look at the proof statement. Everyone, please find angle ADC. Don't mark it because we never mark the proof angles. Everyone see where A to D to C, that angle's formed? Do we see that angle? I'm just going to put a dot there, not saying anything, just right here. Okay, we need to get in this habit quicker now, quicker at this point in the year. Angle A and the one I just marked with the purple dot up there, ADC, they're right next to each other, right? And they form a straight line, making them what? Linear pairs, making them supplementary. Boom, we got to get quicker here. Oh, those two right next to each other, supplementary. And look at the other proof angle, BFC, 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 this one right here. What do I know about that angle and angle B? Right next to each other, forms a straight line. They're automatically supplementary. All right, we got to notice supplementary angles a little bit quicker than we are right now. So I notice these two are supplementary and these two are supplementary. I need to get the ones inside congruent to each other. All right, last one we had, if two angles are supplementary to the same angle, they're congruent. Well, look at my diagram here. Are these two here in purple? Watch your mouth and think about it. Are these two here in purple supplementary to the same exact angle? No! One's angle A and one's angle B. Those are two different ones. So does everyone see why last reason isn't good here? The one we used in the last proof is not good. These two, ADC and BFC, again, let me ask this question. Are they supplementary to the same exact angle? No! So I can't use that. So I need to introduce a new one to you, which is, all right, they may not be supplementary to the same angle, but they are supplementary to two angles we know are. They are supplementary to two angles, A and B, which we know are what? Congruent. That makes them congruent. Okay? So if they are supplementary to two angles that are congruent, then they are congruent. All right? Whoa, we're not ready, though. This isn't going to be two steps. Make a little note here. This is a great fact to use, but you can't use it until you must have supplementary angles in your statements first. Okay? You are not allowed to write that down yet, this new theorem, unless you have supplementary angles in your statements, which I do not. So somebody's going to give me a pair of supplementary angles that we're working with right now, and then somebody else is going to give me the other pair. So give me a pair of two angles we know are supplementary that are involved in this proof. Let's do it. 13. Going around here. Jonathan, give me two angles that are supplementary. DFC.
No, BFC.
Okay, angle BFC. And angle, what's it supplementary with? ADC. These two? They don't look right next to each other.
No.
I need the angles that are right next to each other that form a straight line. BFC is involved with, and again, don't start making this stuff up by yourself. Look at what we already have. Use those angles. Nothing that you're going to make up on your own. I already have BFC, and BFC is supplementary to angle B. That's it. We're done. See, it's right next here. Do we see this, Jonathan? They're right next to each other. Yes, forms a straight line. BFC and angle B are supplementary. Give me the other pair on the other side of the diagram now. 20, Brendan. And ADC are supplementary. All right. Not by this new reason, but get used to this. 99.9% of the time, you tell me angles are supplementary, we're always going to use linear pairs are supplementary. Well, what's the other 0.1% if it's given? All right, it might be given to you already. All right, but 99.9% of the time, you tell me two pairs of angles are supplementary. Here's your reason. Linear pairs are supplementary. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why didn't I need to write this in the last proof? We were dealing with supplementary angles in the last proof. Why didn't I need to write that down? Anybody see why I never had to write it down? What do you see, Liv? It's in the darn givens. There's the other 0.1%. So does everyone see why I didn't need? It's already there. All right, but if it's not like this proof, I need to tell you they're supplementary. All right, now we could say that A and B, or sorry, not A and B, angle ADC is congruent to angle BFC. Let me ask this one more time so I'm confident. Are they supplementary to the same angle? No, but they are supplementary to congruent angles. All right, so supplements, and you can abbreviate supplements. If you abbreviate it SUPP, that's supplementary. Supplements of congruent angles are congruent. So those are 3 new ones here. But again, you can't use this. Ready? You can't use this or the last one I showed you unless above you've said what angles are supplementary. Okay, now it's the real deal. All right, this is the real deal here. I want to see who knows what. You are going to work, talk, discuss in your groups the proofs. Once everyone is in agreement and has it all written down and it's the same, you'll raise your hand, call me over, and I will check number 1. If it's good, I'll allow you to go on to number 2. If it's not, you'll regroup and figure out what went wrong. These are all across the board. All right, I know we just did some supplementary facts. Don't think number 1 supplementary right off the bat. This could be anything that's up on the board. Anything up on the board. All right, don't be the comedian in your group. Focus, lock in, and get these done and call me over. All right, so talk about number 1 right now. Figure out what type of proof it is, what reasons and statements need to go in. Call me over, and I'll give you the okay if it's all right. Okay, here we go. And hopefully this is a wake-up call for some of you. Like, whoa, I really don't know too much here.